Amber here in Michigan. How's everyone doing today? You know, I'm a demonstrator for Stampin' Up, and if you see any of the items, the links will be listed below. But today we're continuing our summer series, and we're using the flowers for every season. All right. And I love this because this is a sampler that I've done for a lot of the ladies that wanted it. And they were able to put theirs together. This is mine. And it really just shows at a glance all of your paper, your cardstock from that specific designer series. And so the flowers for every season, I really wanted to use these colors, especially our brand new in colors. And I wanted to punch it up with our peony grouping, the Peony Garden. Here's our Peony Garden. Absolutely stunning. Isn't it stunning? Absolutely. If you end up buying the bundle from me, the bundle, just the bundle, you will receive the whole DSP of flowers for every season. I know. Flowers for every season. I love it. Just love it. So anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you peonies in different colors. There's so many, and they're just so vibrant. So instead of using all of the die cuts, which are all of these right here, we're just going to use the die cuts for the leaves and for the peonies. I know that's going to be so easy. It really is. And there's lots of people already showing you how to do these and put them together. They are easy as, they're so easy. Oh my God. So what I did is I cut my peonies already. See, I used this little guy. I used this one here for the smallest. This one is the largest one. And of course, this is the next to largest. Okay. So simple. I've got Magenta Madness and Bumblebee. So easy. You punch these out, and then, oh my God, putting these together is like a piece of cake. Really. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put these together just like this little guy here. We're going to use the Memory More card pack envelopes. Okay, I've already used the magenta one, which I thought came out just lovely. Lovely. Now, let's do the Magenta Madness. I already have my leaves done as well, and I'll show you those in just a second, and I've got my stamens done. All right, so let's do the coloring, or as I like to do, just a little bit of the shadowing for the peonies. The first one I used is Real Red with my magenta. I thought it came out pretty darn cool. So I picked up Real Red just because I thought it would be really dynamite to use with your magenta. All I do is these are all cut out. They're all ready for me to rock and roll. Where there is the very nice, you can see all the lines on this flower. Just all you have to do is, especially where they're going to be meeting together, and I'll show you that in just a second, just take your little dauber and daub wherever you feel like it. I'm usually doing it right around the flower area, and then on the top here on the trim. All right. Also, I do the back because, you know, we might turn some of these over a little bit. I do want it to have a little bit of the shadowing with the dauber. So just a little bit. Doesn't have to be outrageous, isn't it? So that's it. That's all you do for the trim of the peony. You're just giving some shadowing to it, and it's so beautiful. And then you can actually do this way if you'd rather do it this way than picking it up. Or you can pick it up and do it like this. Whatever, you know, whatever you like to do. And then a little bit on the back, just in case we turn it over, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So there you go. There's the other one. So now moving on to the last third one. Again, I'm just giving it a little trim. I'm going to put some on the back here with my dauber. So easy. You can use the Wink of Stella later too if you wanted to, you know, as well. Okay, my last but not least on the magenta, we're going to just, and you're going to see why this is going to be so pretty once you have it all the nice shadowing with this real red. It's just going to be so pretty. You know, flowers are so many different colors, so it's so nice to see that, right? Okay. All right, now, this is the fun part. So you take, this is the baby one, all right? The little baby one, we're going to just push this up a little bit like this, okay? And you'll see that I've already colored this with a dauber earlier, so that's great. Now, you see this little area, kind of the score area? You're just gonna slide this baby right in. Slide it in, turn it over, and then you'll see that they're supposed to match. So easy. I mean, like that. Bam. That's the first and the second one already together. Now, what you can do is take your, you know, Tombow, whatever you've got handy, and just put a little bit of snail or whatever, okay, just to line them up. Again, this is the back end of it. Okay, now we're done with that. Now, you see, I've got this one. This is the first one I did, and this is my second one. And I'm just kind of bending them over, kind of give them that three-dimensional on each one. Now we're going on the third part, okay? The third part of the peony. Again, open it up a little bit, right there. And we're going to just slide this in. It's like origami, but a little bit easier. All right, slide it right in, turn it upside down, or turn it to the back. And then again, line all three. See, all three of these cardstock are all together right here. Isn't that great? Take your snail or whatever you've got and gently put a little snail on it so it sticks where it's supposed to. All right, now you've got the third one on. Isn't that cool? All right, and then again, bend some of these as much as you want or as little as you want, okay? And then these in the front can go just a little bit more, okay? Now, as you keep bending them, it really starts looking like a flower, doesn't it? Okay, the last one is the big guy. Now, this one's the easiest one to do, really. They're all easy. And again, this is the front, you're gonna turn it over. And what I love is the guidance. You can guide this, and all four of these papers these die cuts are all gonna line up in the back. See how they all line up right here? Perfect. Now take your very last one, and we're going to just give it a little glue. Tombow is good too because you can, you know, maneuver it before it dries. I just happen to have this handy, so that's what I'm using. And I got them all lined up. Isn't that cool? Perfect. All right, there we go. And see, they're all lined up in the back. All lined up right there. Now, you see these little guys? We're just gonna bend them just a little bit. All right, perfect, perfect. Now we need the stamen to go right in there, right? So let's get our pick tool, actually. Okay, now we need a little bit of glue on that as well. That piece goes not on the first one, but on the second one. And if you're not sure, just always double check. See how it goes on not the first one, not the second, but that third area. Okay, so we're going to just put it right there, and that's where it goes. Perfect. There we go. And if you want, you can actually move this if you want this in the front instead. So that's what I think I'll do, is I'll move this right to the front. Put that one in the back. There we go. That's even better. It's a little you know, it's a little intricate pieces, so, but you're not going to rip it because the cardstock is so thick. Now you're just fine-tuning where you'd like to have all your leaves, you know, not leaves, but the petals bent, all right? Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. So we're on a roll, so let's make the next one, all right? Now with this one, I used Melon Mambo, and I thought this would be so much fun because it doesn't matter if it gets red with, you know, it's got a nice color to it. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm also going to do the back because we're going to, and you're going to be able to see the yellow a lot better than maybe the magenta that I just did. So again, this is the baby one. That'll be our first one. All right. And this is the second one, second to the baby one. And again, just giving it a little bit of color in the back. And it doesn't take long. It's as much or as little as you want to do. Okay. There we go. And again, right where that one area that they're going to join is a really nice area, just to give it a little bit of color. Okay. And then a little bit on the back. Perfect. And then the big guy, you know, right? Do the trim of the whole flower, the whole base of it. Again, let's do that one area where they're going to meet, kind of like a big smile. And again, the back. Simple. Just in case we have to turn some of these over, we'll have some of this color showing through. All right? And then you can fine tune it if you need to put more. Okay. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start with the baby one. Okay? Here's the baby one. Again, simple. We're going to put it right through. Bam. It's going to line up in the back. Easy peasy. I know, this is so simple. In case you missed, you know, doing the Magenta Madness one, now you can see the bumblebee being done. Okay, again, you've got a little bit of time, so you can take each one of these petals that are in the beginning here and just kind of, you know, bend them a little bit. All right, and then you'll see there's some color that maybe you might have missed, so just stuck some color on there. Perfect. And there you go. Now let's go to the third one. Look at that. Again, slide it right through that hole, turn it around, make sure they're all lined up in the back, put a little tombow or snail or whatever you got so it stays right where you want it to. Again, there you go. Now the last one is the big one, and we're just going to bam. Now once you have this done, you've made these two peonies, the card will take seconds. Okay, so there you go. On the back, it's all lined up. Look how nice that, look at that. Look how nice that lines up. Okay, now we're going to just give it a little bit of a pinch here. And then I'm gonna just glue it right here like we did all the other ones. Okay. There we go, just to realign it one more time, get it right where we want it to. Perfect. All right. Now, let's get our little handy dandy. All right. And you'll see that I've really made this more three-dimensional. And you can really see how dimensional it looks. Okay. There you go. This one. And there we go. All right. Now, right where this area is, let's put the stamen in there. Okay. Again, glue. Just a little bit. Whoops. Whoops. Doesn't want to pick up, so I guess I'll use my hands. All right. So I want to put it, I want that in the back. And you'll play with this, you know, once you figure out where you like the stamen. Do you like it in the front or do you want it more in the background? You can do that as well. I kind of like it in the front, but then I want to start bending these down, all right? So, and they'll be all different colors because you've colored some of them and some of them you have not. And that is a pretty peony. Look at that. And you could even bend this one too if you wanted to. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Pretty. Look how pretty that is. Both so beautiful. So now we are on a roll, aren't we? So now what we're going to do is see all of our pretty leaves already done, and you can see which ones I used, okay? And also this little guy is your nice little highlighted color. I use Granny Apple and I use Just Jade. You can use any of the green colors, the spruce, the mossy, any other colors you want. But I wanted to stay with our in colors, so that's why I wanted to use Just Jade, and I think they came out pretty darn good. Now, I want to still stay, because we're doing the summer series, I am going to use our beautiful Flowers for Every Season Memories and More card pack. Very nice, right? So I am going to use this color, which is from this grouping here, okay? This one right there. And I'm going to use this is 6x4 card, which makes it so much easier when you're, using 6x6s, because you just have to cut once and you do 4 inches, because it's already six inches already. So we're just going to put this right on our envelope, and I've got the Bumblebee envelope. Right, looks great. All right. Okay, so I've got this color. Now I wanted to use this print. Pop that up with dimensionals. Looks so nice so far. Now I'm going to make this a landscape card. I have a vertical card. Now I've got my landscape card. Now this is from the Memory and More card pack. You Are My Sunshine. Already easy. I mean, right there, don't you think? So I'm going to pop this one up as well. And then last but not, see, I don't have to use my stamps or my ink for anything else. I don't have to stamp a saying, nothing. I'm just going to use my little Memories and More card pack because it makes it easy. And I've got plenty of this. I need to use it all up, right? Don't be saving all your card packs, okay? Don't be saving all your DSP. Let's use it. So yeah, that's my little helpful hints for today. Okay, so got this. Now I am going to first off make sure I don't have it upside down. We're going to center this right on this will be our third mat. Looks good. And if you didn't have time to make the peonies, you're all done. You could just hand this card and that would be it. But I'm going to dress this up. So I've got my Bumblebee and I have my Magenta. They both look absolutely stunning. And I'm going to put one maybe up here. I think I'm going to put the Bumblebee on the top. And I'm going to put my my second one, my Peony, I'm going to put this little guy on the bottom. Since this was on the top, I'm going to, interchange it. Now, before we do that and have so much fun, let's get these leaves on here. Now, these little guys were a little bit of a pain, but I found something exciting here. Once you do a die cut, all right, once you do this, put the leaf this way, all right? I know, don't do it this way because you'll never be able, it won't fit. Just put this straight like this and the point down, and then you'll find out that this little guy fits. It only fits on one. It doesn't fit on this one. All right, so if you're messing around, you can make it look like it fits, but it's a pain. So just do it on this little guy and you'll be fine. You won't have a nervous breakdown. I just thought I'd help you out on that. Now, what I like to do is figure out where I want it, and then I'm gonna glue it right onto the flower. So let's just do that. Let's put the small one right here, okay? I like that. Okay, now that's darling. That's darling all by itself. Now, I might add a second one because I cut them. I may as well use them, right? I'm gonna just put that there for a second, and we're gonna mull it over and see if we like it there. All right. So let's go to this guy now. Because he's at the very top, I don't want to put this one way up here. I'm just gonna put that maybe right here, or maybe I'll put this one on this side. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do that, because you just don't want too much of this. And see what happens? You hide most of this leaf anyway. So, you know, one of these rips, it's not the end of the world, right? There we go. Super. Now let's use a small one. I'm so glad I did these. Aren't you? I know, you said, I'm so glad you did them too. You don't want to watch me die cut all this stuff. Oh my gosh. There is a lot of die cutting. But I have to tell you, putting this together was really a piece of cake. So I don't want you to get overwhelmed because there's so many things to cut. That's not really hard at all. And when you put it together and you see the 3 dimensions of it, I think you'll be quite pleased with yourself that you bought this. And remember, if you buy this, you're getting this whole DSP. I'm going to send you this whole set so you can make vibrant peonies like I'm doing. Right? Okay, look at that. Amazing. So did we decide we'd like that one there? I think I will put that 3rd one there. I'm just gonna give it a little, and you know, with the cardstock being so nice and thick, whatever color you use, you know, it's gonna be amazing on there. So, you know, you should be excited when you see whether you use Bumblebee or if you use Magenta, you know, whatever color, it's going to be amazing to look at when you see these peonies. You can make the softer colors as well with the peony itself, with the DSP, which I will do that one at a later time. I just really want to, you know, show off the peonies that are right now blooming that I think are amazing, you know. So I need to get him so he's just a little bit more closer. There we go. Because I want that E I want you to see that E a little bit. And I need him right there. Perfect. 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 There we go. All right, now we're just going to pop these guys up. All right. This one will be on the very top. I'm going to just put 3 of them on there. That's all we need. And we'll see how this looks. Won't it be pretty though? And then we have to give it some jewelry. All right. All right. I love that. I love the way that this peony is framing this card. Okay. And because you popped it up, you know, you're not hiding the words. So I'm just going to, I want to make sure, oh yeah, that's perfect. 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 Perfect, perfect, perfect. You can see all the verbiage on the sunshine part. And you've got your beautiful, oh my God, that's gorgeous. Okay, I know, we're amazing. Okay, so make sure you don't lose your little tiny, your tiny die cuts. Put them somewhere so you can make sure to put them all away when you're done. Okay, now let's do some jewelry. All right. So this one I use the Artistry Blooms. I'm just digging it. Love. But this one we could probably do some of the. I know we've got them. Let's use them. The in colors. So I might just mix them up because I've got pink and I've got the magenta, I should say. So I'm just gonna put them, you know, random, and I'm gonna also put the in colors Bumblebee as well, and we can do this randomly so it, you know, it doesn't look like it's set. Yeah, we'll put the yellow there and up. Let's put magenta. Yeah, let's put it over here. Yeah, let's do that. And let's put just a little bit more. And let's do, well, I've got 5 on there, so you know how I am. I have to have an odd number on there. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Ooh, let's put one over here. And let's stick one more over here. Okay, that's it. Now, I think we have some amazing, amazing cards that came out so pretty with the Peony Garden set, using the Magenta Madness and the Bumblebee, using the beautiful envelopes that they're in color envelopes, and the Memory More card pack, and flowers for every season. Okay, these are amazing to use. So I hope you enjoyed this today. It was a lot of fun, and they're so vibrant. Now let's go in the garden and let's go pick some flowers. Okay, hey, have a great week. All right, take care. Chat soon. Bye bye.